out here today, let me tell you. It's gonna be loud.
It's a hot summer weekend in Montreal. The perfect time to head to the track for some racing action. And when Nick and his family head to the track, more often than not, it's to Napierville International Dragway. This weekend, it's the NHRA Northeast Division National Open, and Phil is taking part with his beautiful 1970 Challenger. Nick built the 426 Hemi under the hood.
We're just doing a few trial runs. We're just trying out the car first time this year. It's an old engine, but we'll give it our best shot we can.
Nick has been watching Phil roll the Challenger down Napierville's track for many years now. But today, we get to ride shotgun.
Another 1040, we're good. It's trial. It's trial run. How much do you run now? 1040. It's on a trial run, but again, it's an old engine, like we're giving it our best shot. We got a whole bunch of stalkers and super stalkers running today here in Napierville Dragway in Quebec, just north of the border of the New York State. We got about roughly 60 stalkers and super stalkers, so it's going to be a great day. Stand by. What do we got there? We got my brother's Hemi Challenger, Stalker, Runs in the stock class. It's a 426 Hemi with an automatic. He runs in the low 10s with it. Today we're running roughly 1040s. Yesterday we were running 1038s. Best time he's ever done was 1019. And it's an old engine. We've got it in the car for a few years. We have not refreshed it yet. We plan to build an engine next year. But in the meantime, we're going to run with what we got because we didn't have any time to build the other engine for my brother Phil. So anyways, we're just going to run what we got and hope for the best. Cast iron block, cast iron heads. It sure builds up a lot of heat there. So we're going to let it cool down, make another 2-hour run later on. Oh well, let's see how it goes. We're going to check the timing one more time just to be sure we are on the right track. And just to be sure, so we'll make one more run again. It's going to be a long, hot day today, let me tell you. We've got all kinds of cars here today. We've got Camaros, Firebirds, Challengers, Barracudas, Trackbacks, Mustangs, even a Murata, a couple of them, Chevelles, Camaros, Novas, you name it, Corvettes, name it, we got them all. We're running the NHRA Northeast here, of course, in Montreal, and at the NHRA event. My brother has the Challenger, which is an NHRA stocker with a 426 Hemi. So we're running it today with everyone else here with NHRA. Got a brand new timing light here. I just wanted to check the timing for my brother and I couldn't get it to work. Brand new, never opened it up. Just opened the package and now I'm going to see if I try to fix it. Day off and we're still working. Hot and sticky and humid. Whoa, it's not a great day for drag racing, but then again, we have no choice but to race today. Do we even know this weather is hot? I wanted to go see the tech guys in the terrain. Maybe I'll go there later on and talk to them. I always chat with them every year when I'm here with them. There's Goyette. He's an old timer. He's been around for a long time. We've been coming to this track for about 20 years now. And since we went off street racing, that is, we've come to the track many weekends for the past 20 years now, and done a lot of racing here, NHRA, bracket racing, and so forth. It's a great place, it's not far, it's about 45 minutes from home, and it's all highway to get down here, and it's great. As long as the weather's great, anybody's racing. Well, we got one more 2-hour run, and after that we start racing. Oh, we got some tailwind here today, so let's see how it goes. Well, you know, I like Naperville because we used to race in the streets, but now we got the racetrack. It's a lot safer. You can go a lot faster. You got the facilities here to do what you wish. So now we're stuck here every weekend at Naperville or any other racetrack. It's more safe, it's fun, it's good, and of course, it's the right thing to do. The name of the game is when you do racing here in Naperville, you want to run consistent. So you got to be very good on your quick reaction time. You got to be real quick on the lights, and you got to make sure your car dials in the number you give it. For example, if you dial in 1038, you want your car to do 1038 and not much faster than that. Hopefully that goes over and you still win, that's great. But when you go under the time, and that's the time you've given, you're out. And there's a lot of variables, that's what the race is all about. And you gotta know your numbers. You gotta know the weather, the barometer, the temperature, the wind, the temperature of the car, the time of day, whatever it is. And of course the temperature of the asphalt on the drag strip. There's a lot of things to consider. So that's what makes you perfect.
You're my YouTube hero.
That's it. You see, here he is from NHRA and watches us on YouTube. How you doing? Good, man?
Every Monday morning.
I was looking for you this morning.
Yeah, I've been running doing
Oh
chassis
my
and all
God.
that.
Yeah?
You're looking well.
I know. Hey, we had to put a blanket on my brother's car the other
Yes,
day.
I was telling
Why,
you.
why?
What a job.
And expiration date? Scotty, how are you, man? Good, yourself? All right, take care, you guys.
We'll let you get back to work.
All right.
And we'll see you all weekend long.
I'll be back,
Come
okay?
and get some stuff from us.
I will. I'm going to pass by later. Okay. There he is. Watches us on YouTube all the time. NHRA Tech Department. The odometer knob came off, and I'm looking for a set screw. I can find it so I can put it back on. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I got spares at the, oh, here it is. Here it is. Everybody out there wants to see what a poutine looks like here in Quebec. It's French fries, cheese, and sauce on it. There it is. And that's a Quebec dish for you guys. You want to gain weight? Eat lots of that. Steve, thanks a lot, man.
Oh, thank you for coming and thank you for this.
Hey, anytime. Hey, so you're gonna be here tomorrow also, of course?
Yeah.
I'll be here tomorrow again.
I hope
Anyway.
Philip does well.
I hope he wins, man. I hope
Yeah,
he
so
wins.
that'd be fun.
I remember when he won here, was it 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, he did really well.
And it's all U.S. cash, eh?
Yeah, it's all
U.S.
fun.
dollars, you guys. You hear that? The winner takes U.S. dollars. Yep, there it is. Okay, Steve. Thanks for everything. I'll see you later.
I thank you very much for coming, and
It's my
we'll
pleasure.
be watching on YouTube.
Thanks, man. Thank you. The only thing we'll visit here is Nick's garage. Maybe we'll bring him one and post one up here very soon. You know what? I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. I'll bring him some. Time to go racing. Let's go. Okay, we're starting eliminations right now. First race of the day, and I hope my brother wins it. Well, let's try to get the win in the first race. Let's go, hopefully. Here we go. Again, it's race sets up a chart, and you run a certain person. So I don't know who's running, but we're going to find out very soon. So we got 48 cars, super stock and stockers here at NHRA event. 48 cars in total. And the first race, your opponent is going to be randomly picked. So I don't know who my brother's going to run. We're going to wait until he lines up and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, we got a lot of YouTubers here to watch us here on Nick's Garage. Every once in a while you bump into somebody that you don't know, but he watches you. That is interesting. Oh, dang it. Let's see what's going on.
What time is he running, that guy? What time? What's his ET, the guy beside the white one?
10-4-7.
What?
10-4-7.
He's slower.
Yeah. Come on, let's give it our best shot. by one number. God, he dialed 1038, he got a 1037, and he's out. That's what happens when you go too quick. 1037. We dialed in 1038. Oh, we should have dialed in 1037. We would have had it. God, we missed it. Everybody's redlining here and there. Quite a few of them. Oh well, let's keep watching. It was a good one. It was a good one. Close, but not good enough. You know what? Maybe I should have looked at the cars before and tell them to dial less. A few guys went under their time. But that's my job to watch. Sometimes when you get tailwind, you go a lot quicker. As you can see in the flag, pointing down towards the drive street. And you stand wide back, you're gone for the day. There she is. Perfect. Here we go. We're ready to go. We don't know why the shift light it blinks instead of coming on solid. So what we're going to do is we're going to put another shift light on this afternoon. So when it reaches tomorrow, we're going to compare this shift light to the other shift light. Because we need a solid blink that tells you when to shift. But in this instance, sometimes that shift light works and sometimes it blinks. So when it blinks, it's not consistent. So for that reason, we're going to change it or add another one to it. So before we start racing tomorrow, I have to have this on the car. Right, here we go. We gave it a best shot today. We came up here to Naperville to race NHRA with stock eliminations with my brother Flip with his Hemi Challenger. We dialed in our time. We were doing 10:38, 10:40 yesterday, and we said, you know what, we're going to dial in our car at 10:38 today, and this here it goes. Well, we made our first pass. My brother went a bit too fast. He did a 10:37. And of course, you're disqualified. And of course, there's no buyback, so that means you can buy yourself back in and continue racing for the rest of the day. So then my brother and I, we have to sit down and study, why did you go faster? Did you change the shift? Did we have different shift patterns? Did you shift high or low? Did we have tailwind? Was the barometer the same? Well, that's another thing. You have to look at everything and you got to do a search, and that's what makes you good. You know, like the good thing about it is the car went well, went quicker. We lost because of that. You know, we went under the time of 10:38 that we dialed in. We'll be back here tomorrow. We'll try it again and see how it goes. But in the meantime, here we are on a hot Saturday afternoon here in Naperville, and we gave it our best shot with my brother's Hemi Challenger.
Getting eliminated in the first round makes for a short day for Nick and his brother Phil. But they'll be back tomorrow. Nick heads back to the NHRA tech trailer to drop off a couple of things for his friend Steve.
And this is all yours.
Oh, thank you very much.
Wearing it with
Anything
pride.
I can do for you?
Yeah.
Anytime.
That's Steve with TechMan. He checks every car before you race. He wants to make sure your car is nice and safe. That's his job. He wants to make sure, because in NHRA regulations, your car has to be safe. If it doesn't meet qualifications, you don't run. You're out of the track. I remember the first time we came racing for NHRA, he tore us down apart. We had to upgrade everything to make sure our car was safe. And then the following year, everything was up to date and everything was perfect. And thanks to Steve, he told us what to do. We know what's right, what's wrong, what's safe, what's not safe. And if you go with the book, and then when you go through tech specs right here with NHRA, they'll tell you if you're on the right track or not. And so far, every time we have our car checked, it's always perfect.
This car here, it just set a national record.
Okay.
Later on, if you stick around, I don't know if you want to film what we do. He's
yeah?
going to take the motor apart.
You're kidding.
And we're going to pour the cylinder heads.
You're kidding.
Just like you do.
Is that right?
Yeah, we have to roll the cam.
Okay.
Check the cam lift.
Yes, he sees that, you guys, you can't cheat.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And we're going to take the cylinder head and pour the intake and exhaust and the combustion chamber, measure the valves.
All right.
And make sure everything conforms to the specifications that NHRA provides for that engine combination,
Wow.
which is a 78 350 Nova engine.
Is that right? Did you hear that? Like my brother, he goes by
Yeah,
the book.
that's
when
it.
I built the engine with my brother,
Yeah.
he goes, Nick, go by the book, and no matter what happens, if you ever get a tear down,
Yeah.
if we got everything with the book,
Yeah.
we got an automatic win if we
Yeah.
win.
And we have
So-
all our equipment with us, and he'll be setting. And next week he'll be setting another record in Miramichi, New Brunswick, and another. He holds 3 national records with the same car in 3 different classes because of weight breaks.
So let me ask you something. You tear down every event?
We tear down every national record. If you set a national record,
Okay.
if we suspect during eliminations at a national event,
Okay.
we pick 5 random cars every
Okay.
race.
Yeah.
At the U.S. Nationals, we tear down 40 cars.
40 cars. You know what? If
And
my-
mostly the Hemi cars.
Is that right?
And we take their crankshafts out to
Oh,
check them
come
even.
on, that's a lot of work.
That's
But
a
you know
lot
what?
of work.
But I tell you what, if my brother breaks a national record, I'll move with you.
We'll
tear it down and then
we'll
we'll
do
make
it
the
down.
measurement
A
of
lot
everything.
fun.
That'll
Yeah.
be something. Are you kidding?
It's a lot of hours to get the combination. You know the many hours it takes to fine tune things.
Okay.
Anybody can build an engine, but to fine tune it
I know.
takes
I
a
know.
lot of experience.
Especially when you're running a stalker and you can't do much modifications.
No, but even with your street cars.
Yes, I
to
know.
get
I
them
know.
to tune with the fuels
Of
we have
course.
today, it's,
Okay.
it's not an easy thing.
That's right. You got to use a lot of knowledge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the problem is too many of us are not passing it on. You're passing it on.
Oh, that's our job.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what racing is all about.
Right.
There you guys have it from Steve from NHRA. TechMan, there he is. And when you win, he tears you down. You want to make sure you're not cheating. If you're cheating, you're out. You win, you got the prize. Check this out. Look at this. You got to measure the bore of the throttle body. It's not enlarged for more CFMs. So Kirk here is checking to make sure this guy's not cheating. Right, Kirk? You're trying to find it, eh? Okay, we want to make sure this is a factory carburetor.
Well, there's different dimensions to it, eh?
Okay.
One's 375, 250, and the Venturi's 1093 on this carburetor, which is the smaller one.
Okay, so you know your numbers.
Well, I have a lot of useless knowledge in my small brain.
Okay, well, you gotta learn it anyways as you go along. Wow. So I guess you know the rule book inside out. There you have it, folks. There it is. If you try cheating, forget it. They're gonna check you out if you come up in the winning circle. Thank you, Kirk. Thank you very much. My pleasure.
While Kirk checks out the carburetor inside the NHRA's trailer, Steve takes Nick outside to meet Bill Kelly. He's tearing down the 350 in his 1978 Nova. He already holds 3 national records, and if he passes this tech inspection, he'll have a 4th.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's good for you, man. Congratulations if everything goes good.
Yep, thank
Nice.
As you can see, the car has been sealed.
Yes.
Previously, he was
Yes.
sealed,
Yes.
measured, weighed before we allowed him to set the record, and re-verified. By the way, this car has set the record for the last 3 years in a row.
Okay, so you know it's not being tampered with.
But
Am I correct?
yeah, and before he set the record, we
Yes.
sealed everything.
That's good.
And we checked the density of his fuel to make sure his fuel conformed to the NHRA specs.
Okay, there we go. So you guys look at everything.
We look at everything in it. We measure the wheelbase. We check the whole car.
You see here, they put a dab of paint and where they remove the water pumps, the intake manifold, seal the head, indicating that this engine is not be taken apart between runs or any previous races. So that's what NHRA is marked it for. But anyways, you're still gonna tear them down and take a measurement. That's a lot of work to do on a hot summer day on the outside.
But we're in beautiful Naperville
I know.
and sunshine. Any day at the racetrack is better than a day at work.
Yeah, I know. This is fun. This is fun.
Oh yeah.
So everything's within specs?
Yep, he's all done.
So Bill, there you go, buddy. Congratulations. You're within the rules and you got another record.
All right, thank you guys.
You're welcome. Well earned, yeah, that's right.
We're going to seal her up the mirror machine and give her another try. Take another swat at it.
Congratulations to Bill Kelly and his team for their 4 national records. And thank you to Naperville Dragway and the NHRA for the fantastic access and for keeping us all honest and safe at the track.
So you guys, whatever you do for your holidays, enjoy it and stay safe. And you guys, if you look down below the video, we have a whole bunch of merchandise that you guys can buy. So whatever you like, buy it, love it, wear it, and enjoy it. And help spread the word of Vic's Garage. And if you have some time, check out our Patreon page. We have extra content and you guys can watch it and take it from there. And we'll see you next time.